Mets hosting the Rockies, and the Rockies are plus 175 on the money line. The Mets are minus 210. The over-under, 8.5 runs. The Rockies getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 115, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose by one, you win. And the Mets laying a run and a half on the run line are minus 105, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. Feltner pitched once against the Mets last year, 4 2/3, 3 runs, 3 earned. They lost that game 3-1, and that was in New York. Lucheski did not pitch against the Rockies either last year or this year. Now, the Rockies this season are 4-2 as a team with Feltner on the mound. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 5 strikeouts per game in his last 6 games. So basically a strikeout an inning. Now, the Mets are 2-1 in Lucchesi's 3 appearances. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 4.3 strikeouts per game in his last 3 games that he's played. Head to head, the home team is 6-4. The Mets are 7-3 against the Rockies in their last 10. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, including 2 out of the last 3 games that they've played against each other, and 3 out of the last 5. The under has hit in their last 4 games. The under is 7-3, and the under 8.5 runs specifically is 8-2. The last game they played, the Rockies beat the Mets 5-2. The game before that, the Mets beat the Rockies 1-0. Both of those games were this season. The Rockies are 5-1 in their last 6 games, and they are 3-1 in their last 4, and they are 6-4 in their last 10. There's been 8 runs, 15 runs, 1 run, and 7 runs. 7 runs in a win, 9 runs in a win. Both of those games were against the Brewers. Shut out by the Mets, and then a 5-run victory against the Mets. Now, for the Mets, they are 1-4 in their last 5, 3-7 in their last 10, 9 runs, 2 runs, 1 run, 7 runs, 1 run in a loss, shutout in a loss. Both of those games were against the Tigers, 1 run in a win, and then 2 runs in a loss against the Rockies. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to take the Rockies here. Feltner is, the team does a little bit better when Feltner's on the mound, so we'll see. Rockies with the money line, Rockies getting the runs and the under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.